Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so good. My mouth is having an orgasm. Hi, I'm Kim Castle and you're watching kimTV, the place to be to make your world simply beautiful. Just want to say thank you so much for all your support since I've launched this channel, for your comments, for sharing me with your friends. It really means a lot to me and helps me know that what I'm doing really impacts you. So keep it up. We're in this together. Before we dive into the yum today, I want to give a quick shout out to Alley Cat. Alley, thank you so much for your comments about what I've been sharing and for pictures of your kitty cat. Meow. Today I'm inviting you into my kitchen with me to learn how I make a baked apple compote. You know, sometimes you just have this hunger and this craving for an apple pie, but you don't want all the calories. You're gonna love this recipe. You're gonna be so surprised how simple it is, how few ingredients, and even more, your mouth is gonna have an orgasm. Join me. After years of thinking that I could get by on a pill or a bar or a shake, I've accepted food into my life. And not just any food, I'm a born-again foodie. And today I'm going to show you my recipe for baked apple compote, or another way you might call it a mock apple pie. Now the ingredients that you'll need for this is very simple, you'll be surprised. You need some good quality apples. You could decide to use a Gala apple, a Pink Lady, Red Delicious if you like it really sweet. You'll need a little bit of milk. You can use any kind of milk. This is 2% organic milk. A little bit of water to help really make the syrup inside the baked apple. So a little bit of water. You'll need the juice of a half a lemon. You'll need some seasoning, some spices. I tend to like to use cloves. It's kind of like something about cloves makes me feel like every day is Christmas. And cinnamon. You'll need some cinnamon. And you'll also get the crust. You'll be very surprised where the crust comes from. Breadsticks. And you can use any kind of breadsticks. You can use gluten-free breadsticks if you want to make this recipe gluten-free. I like to stay away from sugar, and I really want the calories of this recipe to stay down. So I use what is called erythritol. It's made from the alcohol of sugar. It's about 65% of the sweetness of sugar, and it has absolutely no calories. You heard that right. Absolutely no calories, and it bakes like sugar. You can make it powdered. It's just amazing. So highly recommend that. You'll see me using erythritol a lot in a lot of my recipes. Preheat your oven to 425. I'm one of those people that loves gadgets, kitchen gadgets, you name it. So today I'm going to be using a kitchen gadget that helps me cut my apples, and it gets rid of the core very easily. Now I like my apples to cook a bit quicker. It actually helps, so I tend to slice them baking dish with a cover on it. I tend to like to use the Corningware because it looks pretty and it's so easy to clean up. I'm going to put the apples into the dish. So you want to add some of your seasoning or seasoning spices. Put a little bit of cinnamon. There you go, just so it just kind of covers the top. You want to add a teeny bit of cloves. These will come in a little bit more later, I'll show you, but just a teeny bit of that. You want to add a little bit, maybe about a tablespoon or two of water. And this just helps you kind of create the syrup inside. And then you'll need the juice of 1 lemon. I'm going to sprinkle 3 tablespoons of erythritol. The cool thing about it is that it leaves your body. It doesn't process in your body, so it never counts as calories. You can eat this all day. To do the topping, I like to use a food processor. You could use any kind of blender or thing that you like. Here's where your breadsticks come into play. Now, if you are on, let's say, a really calorie restricted diet like HCG or something like that, where you don't eat a lot of carbohydrates, then you might want to stick with 1 breadstick a person. And you want to get these to a kind of a crumbly. You don't want them like powdered. You want to get, remember, this is the topping to your baked apple. You're going to add about a half a tablespoon of milk. And you don't want it too liquidy like it's soup. You just want to kind of moisten the breadsticks. Then I add the cloves again. It's like Christmas. You add some more erythritol. About a tablespoon. Play with it again. And that's about it. All it takes for the topping. You were making like a graham cracker crust or something like that. That's really what it'll resemble. And you just want to sprinkle it on top. You're good to take it into the oven. And it bakes for about 30 minutes. You want to take the top off, because you do want the topping to get a little crunchy. There it is. Let's see. Ah, perfect. I want you to see it's cooked down. There's still a little bit of liquid, but as this sits and cools, it gets a little thicker. And you just serve yourself. Healthy serving. Oh, look at that. I like to make sure I get some of the juice in there. If you add more water to the baking, you'll have more juice in there. And then you could always dress it up. So I like to eat it plain, or you can add a vanilla bean ice cream. You can add some homemade whipped cream with cinnamon in it. So look at that, beautiful. You really want to go hog wild without the hog. You can add some, I had made some homemade salted caramel. Again, low glycemic, another recipe for another show. You can add that on there. Again, low calorie. So without the caramel, the apple, 70 calories, breadstick, 24 calories, add a little bit of milk, maybe 9 calories. That's about 100 calories there. And then if you really want to add the creaminess, again, whipped cream, ice cream. I just happen to have a little bit of creme fraiche from when I grilled strawberries. Again, another video. You can add a little bit of this, so you get that little bit of the creaminess on top. And there you have it, baked apple compote. Very often we have something like this, we crave it, and then we feel guilty about it. I think that we can love food and love ourselves. That's how I see it. What about you? Any recipes that you'd like to see me make and make it healthy so that you can love it? And if you try this recipe at home, please also make sure you leave the comments in the comments below. And if you like this video, show me some Sally Fields and like it. And of course, share kimTV and this recipe with your friends. And if you want to take this relationship that we just got started a little bit deeper, go ahead and subscribe. I promise I'll make it worth your while. Until the next episode of kimTV, remember, wherever you go, whatever you do, I see you. Really, I see you. Your hair is kind of messed up a little bit. Down the other side. There you go. You're good to go. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is so good. My mouth is having an orgasm. Oh. I don't know. Oh my God. This is why we're alive.